Bucks fan says he was defending Jordan Poole, not threatening Draymond Green's life. A Bucks fan accused of threatening Draymond Green's life during a game in Milwaukee this week shared his side of the story Thursday. In an interview on the KJ Live podcast, Mike Shane, the fan kicked out of Tuesday's game for his comments to Green, said he was defending Jordan Poole, not threatening Green. Shane said he told Green the city was giving him a pass after he sacked Poole, a Milwaukee native, in the face during training camp. The Spectator refuted Green's accusation that he threatened his life. "Man, no, not at all," Shane said. Instead, Shane said he told Green, "We giving you a pass" when the Warriors forward was in earshot during a pair of Giannis Antetokounmpo free throws at the 6:30 mark of the third quarter. About a minute later, when the play stopped, Green led security across the court and had Shane escorted out of the arena by security. After the Warriors fell 128-111, the Bucks issued a statement, saying, in part, that the removal of fans was under the referee's discretion. The organization also said they were looking into the incident. Green told reporters The Spectator said some threatening stuff to my life. Shane told host Chris Johnson he was standing up for Poole after a viral video in October showed Green violently punching the 23-year-old guard in the face during a mid-practice altercation. "You don't do that to your teammate," Shane said on the podcast. I was speaking up for Milwaukee. We saw a little brother getting bullied and we couldn't do anything about it, so yeah, we giving you a pass." Shane said the Bucks offered him a refund and courtside seats for a future game after security vouched for him. Join the conversation. We invite you to use our commenting platform to engage in insightful conversations about issues in our community. We reserve the right at all times to remove any information or materials that are unlawful, threatening, abusive, libelous, defamatory, obscene, vulgar, pornographic, profane, indecent or otherwise objectionable to us, and to disclose any information necessary to satisfy the law, regulation, or government request. We might permanently block any user who abuses these conditions. If players are being held accountable for their actions, fans shouldn't be able to do or say what they please without repercussions. In Green's mind, having fans removed from the game for similar violations isn't enough. You're just hoping it gets to the point to where these leagues can work with legislators to implement law, because that's the only thing that's ultimately going to correct the issue, because you know something real is going to happen to you, Green said. Fans get kicked out of the game, thanks to the league for that, but they're going to go live the rest of their life no problem. I think when these things get to a point where they start affecting lives, then they'll change. But until then, there's only so much you can do. Ahead of the Warriors game in Indianapolis on Wednesday, head coach Steve Kerr said he hadn't spoken with Green about the fan incident in Milwaukee. However, he did tell reporters that there's a line fans simply can't cross. "That line is fairly obvious," Kerr said. "Whether it's using profane language or threatening somebody, those things can't happen. That should be the standard for any NBA game or sporting event." Thompson rests because of injury management for his right Achilles tendon. He still hasn't played in the second of back-to-back games this season. Dante DiVincenzo, coming off a season-high 16 points against the Bucks on Tuesday, 15 points and 8 rebounds in the loss to Indiana. Jordan Poole started his 6th consecutive game in place of an injured Andrew Wiggins, adductor strain. The statuses of Curry, right knee soreness, and Green, left ankle soreness, were in question entering Wednesday's game, but both started.